Now, there is a difference between our approach of our prayers and what is going on in the world. So we want to pay attention to what's going on in the world by paying attention to what's going on within us, as we'll soon see, and recognize whether the difficulties that are about to be manifested in the world, or that have been manifested in the world, are they the result of a decree that has been sealed, a gzar din, or is it in the preliminary stages? So maybe there are some difficulties showing up in the world, signs of something difficult yet to come, but it hasn't yet been decreed and sealed. And therefore there's a different approach in your prayer on how to heal that. Because Ribbi Nachman says that when there is a decree that has been already sealed, now you want to pray in a hidden way. What does it mean in a hidden way? All of our prayers are manifested through the dimension of speech. In this physical dimension, we need the light of our intention to fill up the vessels of our speech, the enunciation of the words. There is a physical element to it. It can be felt, it can be heard in this physical dimension. And those are vessels. It's kind of like the body to the soul. The soul is the intention of the prayer. And in order for the prayer to manifest, you need the soul within a body, so that it can be manifested within this physical dimension, within this tangible dimension. Now, if the decree has already been completed, it has been sealed, ready to go, it's about to show up, there's a danger there. The danger is that if I speak out and express the prayer here in this physical dimension, in a place where there's a lot of concealment of Hashem's light, in a place where there's a lot of dim judgment energy, the fear, the worry, the danger is that the prosecuting angels, which represent judgment energy, will argue, they will fight, and they will try to block that prayer from being effective. That's the danger. The danger is that the prosecuting angels, which represents doubts and fears and worries as they come up within the person, they might get in the way of the effectiveness of that prayer. The intention, the light of that prayer might be blocked from being manifested. And so therefore, in a time when there's a decree that has been sealed, we want to still pray, but not by expressing the intention of the prayer explicitly in this physical world, in your mouth. So what do we do? So Ribbi Nachman says, and this is also something that was taught by Rabbi Elimelech of Lezhinsk, other tzaddikim, and this is something that a lot of the tzaddikim would do. Hold the prayer in your heart. You all know how you can pray to Hashem in your heart without saying any words, right? Because Hashem knows everything that's in your heart. And those prosecuting angels don't. So you can have a prayer between you and Hashem in your heart without any of the prosecuting angels knowing about it. It's just pure connection in your heart with Hashem. But part of the power of prayer, for it to be manifested in this physical dimension, is that we need to include the enunciation of words, the expression of words. Those are called vessels, kelim. So what do we do? So the tzaddikim taught, this is what Ribbi Nachman says, enclose your prayer, the intention of your prayer that's in your heart, in words other than the words of the actual prayer that you're intending. Enclose it in a story of a tzaddik. Enclose it in a maimer, words of Torah. Enclose it in praises to Hashem. You can say Nishmat Kol Chai. Your focus is on praising the Ribbon Shalom, but in your heart of hearts, you have a simple prayer about that thing. Either that thing that's personal, or like the whole purpose of this Torah is to think about the tzarot, the difficulties that are out there in the whole world at large. So those are the two ways of praying.